Subsequent to our meeting 2 weeks ago Wednesday, I made a call to the mayor's office and had a conference call with Mayor Kim to find out what actions he was taking towards realizing and giving relief on the 3 actions that are being demanded here and have been demanded for 29, 30 years. And those 3 actions are the source monitoring request, which can lead us to a real-time notification system and a emergency evacuation plan. The community has not had that in 29 years. The plant has been operating since 1989. And this is a real travesty, in my opinion. I totally agree. What I did find out was the very day we had our council meeting 2 weeks ago, he was meeting with oceanographer Dr. Steve Bussinger from UH Manoa about a new type of approach to monitoring the source, and that will be using infrared technology. What he was presented with, what the mayor was presented with, was basically a white paper. It wasn't a full proposal. It was the concept idea. And the mayor, rightly so, didn't feel he had the technical expertise to evaluate. So he asked Dr. Bussinger to visit DOH and also the company, PGV. I then had a meeting with the folks from Punopono Alliance. Unfortunately, Luana Jones, who had testified today and testified previously, was unable to make that meeting. I believe it was a week ago. Although most of the other testifiers that came before us today and previously were at the meeting, other than Jane Hedke, who testified this morning. I'm sorry that she wasn't at the meeting because we were able to sort out some of the background issues. And basically, we're at a point where if Dr. Bussinger's approach can be verified to have technical merit and will provide for that real-time notification system, and then we can do the emergency evacuation plans, then we can move on to the second step, which is getting that funded. That would normally be funded out of the Geothermal Asset Fund, which is the separate fund from the one that we're talking about today. And currently that fund has $2 million in unencumbered balance. And according to Dr. Bussinger, his estimate on fully rolling out the technology, the source monitoring, the real-time notification system would cost somewhere between $300,000 to $400,000. So the money resides in the asset fund to do that. But first, we have to evaluate and whether or not the technology is robust enough to meet the needs of the public and keep them safe. So I'm in communication with Dr. Bussinger. We've had phone calls, emails going back and forth, and he will be sharing the full proposal when he gets it written. He is used to having all of his proposals vetted, and he would expect that much. So I'll be reaching out, and we had a discussion with Punopono Alliance as to who would make a good third-party evaluator other than DOH, other than the company itself. We want a third-party evaluator. And it's recognized that Tom Travis, who's head of our state civil defense, has background here. He previously lived in Kapoho and is very familiar with the whole geothermal issue. So I'll be reaching out to Tom, and Dr. Bussinger's knows Tom Travis as well. Be reaching out to him for a reference on who would be the technical person who could advise us as to the approach and whether it meets muster.